For Lunar New Year, my dad's sharing a Cantonese classic,
蒜蓉蒸蝦
steamed garlic shrimp. If you're not familiar with Cantonese culture, this dish is not your typical garlic shrimp recipe. It's symbolic, succulent, and easy. And that's why my dad almost always includes this dish in his epic 9-course New Year dinners. Today, we're grateful to share and preserve a very special piece of Cantonese culture. Thanks to Kikkoman for sponsoring this video. Now let's dive into how a Chinese chef prepares the shrimp.
而家咧，我想將啲粉絲浸咗佢先。粉絲啊，代表長長久久啦，希望大家長長久久，永遠健康，永遠快樂。浸嘅時候咧，你想個快脆啲，浸軟佢咧，用啲暖水嚟浸佢啊。用幾多水咧？浸過啲粉絲面上就得㗎啦。啲粉絲係已經熟㗎啦，浸喺度咧，用啲粉絲浸多計2-3分鐘，咁佢就已經係腍咗㗎啦。而家咧，啲蝦。呢個有頭蝦嚟嘅，用12個安士嚟蒸蝦嘅。
In the US, shrimp are sold by the amount in a pound. Our shrimp today is 31.40, meaning there are 31 to 40 shrimp in a pound, which is considered large. If you prefer smaller shrimp, you can get those with bigger numbers. If you're looking for sustainable seafood options, be sure to reference the Monterey Bay Aquarium's Seafood Watch website. We'll start with deveining the shrimp.
首先咧，將佢去咗腸先，喺個頭至落去第二節嗰度，將佢挑落去，用佢牙籤就得啦。嗱，將蝦腸除咗佢，第一節、第二節都冇問題啦。嗱，總之第一節可以得，第二節就得。嗱，就除咗咯，就唔好喺佢尾度，佢尾度就難除啲啦。
After deveining the rest of the shrimp, we'll trim some parts off.
啲鉸剪喺個蝦嘅眼下邊咁剪咗佢，跟住個蝦腳除咗佢。最後咧就喺個蝦尾度斜斜地剪佢，或者你唔剪都得，就咁剪咗佢，就好似靚啲啊蒸嘅就呢個鳳尾咁叉開，係嘛？
Now we'll trim off the heads and legs of the rest of the shrimp.
呢個尖會篤親，會篤親㗎嘛？剪咗佢，剪腳，除腳，剪尾。
You always use head on shrimp?
啊！你係蒜蓉蒸蝦就應該有頭㗎啦，因為佢個蝦頭嗰啲椒時咧，索落嗰啲粉絲度，然之後好味嘅，知道嘛？
As my dad mentioned, we'll want to get head-on, shell-on shrimp for this dish to keep the juices and flavor of the shrimp when we steam them. This follows our general advice always to buy frozen, unpeeled, and untreated shrimp. Since most shrimp is frozen at sea, frozen, deveined, or peeled shrimp in stores have been defrosted at least once, then refrozen, deteriorating the natural shrimp texture and flavor. Also, check the ingredient list to ensure shrimp is the only ingredient, since common additives create an unpleasant texture. To defrost, the best method is to leave it overnight in the fridge. If you have less time, you can run the bag of shrimp under cold water for a few minutes. We don't recommend applying heat like steaming or microwaving to defrost it, since that'll degrade the texture of the shrimp. After deveining and trimming the shrimp, we'll need a small knife to slice open the back of the shrimp.
喺個蝦頭嗰度壓住佢，邊刀尖咁樣係咁樣通過劏開佢。
We'll slice through the shell and also cut open the back of the shrimp a bit.
劏開之後咧，嗱睇下咁樣之後咧，搣開佢，將嗰啲蝦啲蒜蓉咧。咁擺上嚟呢度先蒸嘅。如果你唔劏開佢咧，啲蒜蓉就唔藏得落嚟下邊啦，就冇咁好味噶啦，知道嘛？再劏俾大家睇下。
Again, we'll slice through the shell with the knife facing outward down to the tail. Then we'll turn the knife around to cut slightly into the back of the shrimp, so we can spread it open and have some space to put in the garlic paste later.
唔應該劏晒佢，唔可以直情係劏晒佢。劏晒咗蒸好之後咧，啲蒜蓉就喺呢度流晒出嚟啦。唔劏晒啲蒜蓉就 keep 住喺中間度包住佢喺度。如果唔係咧，你就咁樣咧就冇咁好啦。咁樣咧就容易篤親手，一個唔小心咪蒜咪整親隻手，係嘛？如果擺喺個砧板度咧，咁就唔會啦，就唔怕整親手啦，係嘛？
Once we're done cutting all of the shrimp, we'll set them aside and move on to creating the delicious paste to put in them.
我而家咧就開始整嗰啲蒜蓉先嚇。蒜蓉咧就拍一拍個粒蒜頭佢。咁就可以容易好搣咗啲蒜你嗰啲蒜皮出嚟啦。
We'll first smash and peel the garlic.
我蒜蓉咧，嗱，我就嗰條根嗰度啦，就唔好要啦。
Then we'll trim off the hard ends and get ready to smash.
嗱，用刀到個頭嗰度拍一拍佢啲蒜蓉，咁樣攞蒜蓉，咁樣咗咧就唔會話一粒粒咁啦。
If you want to learn how to cut twice as fast and prevent injuries, we have a free 6-minute video lesson for you. Click the link in our description or scan the QR code to access it for free.
唔好直情斬佢切，直情切啦，唔就一粒粒啦。假如你屋企有啲攪拌嗰啲攪拌機，又可以咁樣攪佢。但係你攪嘅時候唔好攪得佢太爛，攪得太爛就唔好啦。好啦，咁呢個時候咧就可以斬得啦。
After smashing, we'll chop to mince the garlic, using different angles to help chop it into even smaller pieces. Then we'll set it aside.
你睇唔睇蒜白落去？啲蒜蓉白。
幾安士啊？
半安錢啊，半安錢得啦，唔使好多。
We'll dice up just the white parts of the green onions here, then add it to the minced garlic.
少少薑蓉落去。如果你可以唔落都得嘅，薑蓉就落嘅蒜劈一劈佢咯。
After cutting the ginger into slices, we'll cut it into strips. Then rotate it 90 degrees and mince. We have all of these ingredients listed on our blog at madewithlau.com, along with step-by-step instructions and video clips to guide you as you make the recipe at home.
全部切到晒啲嘢，睇下啲雪粉絲，啲粉絲得啊靚。啲粉絲本身係熟噶啦嘛，你整翻腍就得噶啦。
We can give it a try to see if it's softened enough.
好爽。嗱，剪嘅咧，食嘅時候咧就好容易夾啲啦嘛，係嘛？
With kitchen shears, we'll cut the vermicelli shorter.
水倒咗佢。
We'll drain the water from the vermicelli, moving it around so any excess water can drip off. Then we'll set it aside. What brand of vermicelli do you recommend?
龍口嘅粉絲我最中意。龍口粉絲真係佢嗰隻綠豆做嗰隻粉絲，我係最中意啊！我成日都係食佢嘅。
This right here, this is the best part.
Yeah, the fancy is so good.
Yeah，啲蒜粉絲正啊！
While the vermicelli drains, we'll need a wok for this next step.
而家指少少滾油上去撈嗰啲蒜蓉嗬。
We'll add 1.5 tablespoons of oil to the wok, and after just 30 to 40 seconds, or when the oil starts to ripple, we can turn off the heat.
得啦得啦。
點知道夠熱啊？
嗱，起晒煙啦係嘛？將佢倒落嚟。
Now we'll pour the hot oil over the garlic and ginger paste.
咁啲蒜蓉咪香啲咯係嘛？
Shirley from the CANTO Cooking Club asks, how do you make the shrimp taste garlicky without burning the garlic?
唔好有窿味就好容易嘅啫，你唔好俾啲好熱滾嘅油去炸佢、炒佢，好似我咁煮滾啲油倒落嚟，倒落個碗度攪就得啦，唔使將啲蒜就倒落隻鑊再炒，咁佢就唔會有窿味啦。啲蒜頭香得嚟，仲有啲辣味喺度嘅。
倒啲油唔夠熱咧，會唔會煮啊？
唔使嘅，呢個唔使，所以一定係要煮到好香啲蒜頭嘅，先俾落去嘅。好多人就咁俾啲凍油咁撈一撈就攞嚟蒸㗎啦。
係。
呀，好多人就你唔好，如果你唔想燒熱油咧，你就咁俾啲凍油撈一撈佢，咁就可以蒸㗎啦。
You want some? Ha.
Shrimp. Oh, yummy.
Wow.
That's yummy.
Oh my gosh, get it in there, girl.
Good? Too big? Spicy.
而家咧就調一調個蒜蓉先，俾半個茶匙嘅鹽，一茶匙嘅糖，胡椒粉少少得啦。呢個咧係萬字豉油嘅蠔油嚟嘅，好靚好食。呢個汁咧就唔需要好多啊，我就俾一個茶匙。生抽都係萬字生抽嚟嘅，就俾一個茶匙夠啦，唔使好多，麻油俾少少得噶啦，唔使好多。
We'll add just half a teaspoon of sesame oil.
咁之後咧，攪勻佢，少少生粉，一個茶匙嘅生粉上去，將佢攪勻晒佢嚇。
Speaking of longevity, like my dad alluded to, he used to use 5-gallon tubs of Kikkoman soy sauce in his days as a chef and restaurant owner. And in a full circle moment, we're proud to say we've been partnering with Kikkoman basically since the beginning of Made with Lau. Occasionally, we get comments asking us why we're using a Japanese soy sauce instead of a Chinese soy sauce, even in videos and recipes that Kikkoman isn't sponsoring. And the answer is just that Kikkoman makes really good soy sauce. We love our Chinese brands and use them too, but Kikkoman sets the bar extremely high in terms of purity and patience in their fermentation process. Personally, I resonate with Kikkoman's story of coming to America. Much like the early immigrants and restaurateurs who took big risks and fought to establish themselves here in the US. After World War II, Americans were obsessed with soy sauce, but it wasn't economical to continue importing millions of gallons over from Asia. So in 1973, Kikkoman decided to start brewing in the US, but with Honjozo, the traditional brewing method which is actually stipulated by Japanese law, requiring that the brewing unfolds over several months without any additives or sugar. They also brought over from Japan understand their precious koji mold, which is like the sourdough starter of soy sauces, carefully nurtured over hundreds of years since the beginning of the company. So a big thank you to Kikkoman for making these classic flavors accessible all around the world, and for bringing in the Lunar New Year with us and helping us share more recipes and stories with our community. We'll make sure the seasoning is all mixed in, then we can return to the vermicelli.
汁就夠好咗啦。嗱，我哋呢個粉絲咧，冇咁多水，隻都要攪攪汁佢。
We'll put the vermicelli down on a plate, then we can add some flavor.
加啲味上去咯
We'll add 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, half a teaspoon of light soy sauce, half a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of sugar.
咁之後咧，將佢撈勻。
Then we'll mix in the seasoning well using our chopsticks and a spoon. Now we can move on to the next step.
好啦，我哋而家咧就將嗰啲蒜蓉擺入隻蝦入邊咯。
We'll spoon some of the garlic paste into the back of each shrimp.
中間擺落嚟，少少唔好太多，少少就得噶啦。
Then set them atop the vermicelli.
睇到呢度，太多咧就變咗佢會將啲蝦肉咧就會搶晒啲味嚇，咁得噶啦。
We'll repeat with the rest of the shrimp, filling them with the paste and putting them on the vermicelli until the whole plate is filled.
剩咗啲啦，擺落去，唔緊要，即係一齊蒸到嗰啲蒜啲粉絲嗰度，啲粉絲就會好味咯。
We'll spread any extra garlic paste wherever there's some empty space. This dish, 蒜蓉蒸蝦, or literally garlic steamed shrimp, is the easiest option and a great starting point if you like Cantonese seafood. It's the perfect dish to cook last for a Lunar New Year feast, since the steaming itself only takes around 6 minutes and it's completely hands-off. When you're ready to level up, try our steamed lobster tails recipe. Then when you're ready for a challenge, check out my dad's whole lobster or crab recipes.
蝦就整好咗，而家準備開始蒸啊！我而家開到大火啦嚇，個蒸架凡係蒸嘢，你要俾個蒸架上去嚇。呢個蒸架嘅作用就係晾住碟餸蒸。我哋而家俾水，
We'll add hot water to the wok.
就將我俾到將近到個接近呢個邊嘅面上，佢最好噶啦。冚住佢。如果水太少咧，佢嘅時添就會少啲，蒸嘅時間會長啲啦。哇！水滾啦，
When the water boils, we'll uncover and add in our dish.
擺碟餸落去，猛火蒸6分鐘咁上下啦。
We'll cover and let it steam on high for just 6 minutes.
好啦，熟啦。用葱花。
We'll sprinkle on some green onion greens that we chopped earlier for garnish.
聞到都想食啊！
Now it's done.
好啦，閂火。
你點樣安全啲拎出嚟啊？
你拎咧，你最好有個架咁夾住佢出嚟，我就可以就咁拎出嚟就得啦。我就唔怕，你就唔得。嗱
Oh my god！
先 ，Hello 朋友們，蒜蓉蒸蝦蒸好咗啦，希望大家中意。紅雞妹妹落樓吃下咯。
Did you eat this growing up？你細路仔有冇食呢個？
嚇 ？No。喺大陸嗰時
我都未食過呢啲細路仔
冇咁多蝦
嘅
賣。
嘢。
嗱，你自己捉蝦。
細隻蝦嚟嘅啫嘛，都唔一下捉得咁多啦。
新年快樂，
身體健康，
笑口常開，哈哈大笑。
YouTube thinks you'll like this recipe next. Let's see if they're right. A huge thank you to our wok stars and all of our chefs in the CANTO Cooking Club.